If you'd like to follow along and see how I make this nature themed journal, do subscribe, because then we can all take this journey together. I've already started on a video for this little folder. It opens like this, and there's room for things in there, and space in the top here for tags. This is going to be going with the signatures in the journal. So I have already begun a video for this, so subscribe and you won't miss that one. I've also begun this signature as well, which has journaling space on there, and there is a nice big badger tag in there with some more journaling space on there, and a fold out here with some beautiful pictures there, a tuck spot in there. So yeah, there's going to be lots to see, follow along with and enjoy. So please do subscribe, and then you won't miss a thing. First thing I like to do when putting a journal together is to gather the paper I'm going to use for my signatures. So for this nature themed journal, I've got some plain parchment type paper, some various sheets like this that have kind of got a vintage look to them. There are also these arty style papers, which I like. Some plain sheets I had lying around, more vintagey stuff. That is about the flavour of it. I've got 30 sheets here. The plan is to make 3 signatures of 10 sheets each. So yeah, that's step 1. Next thing I need to decide is what I'm going to do with these pages. Sometimes it's nice to have like a deckled edge on the pages. Sometimes it's nice to give them a vintagey feel. So that's my next decision. I do find it difficult to leave anything alone in its natural state, so I've taken all the plain sheets and I'm going to give them an inky edge just to make them look a bit more interesting than they do at the moment. So I've got my vintage photo distress ink, and I'm just going to do the edges of each of these sheets. Obviously I'm not going to do them all on camera because that would be very boring for you to watch, but just in case you are new to this kind of thing, this is how I do it. I wanted to do a nature journal because I'm into nature, and I find it very peaceful and relaxing to be in nature and to surround myself with things that are earthy and natural and peaceful. And that's what I want my channel to be. I'm pretty new to it all, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, that's what I want for the people who watch my channel, is to feel relaxed, and that it's a calm space where you can come and just watch me create something, or maybe craft along with me if that's what you like doing, and I'll keep you company while you do that. So yeah, this is what I'm doing for all of these plain sheets, and I will come back in a minute when they're all done and show you the results. So that's those edges all inked up. Took me a while, a couple of seconds for you, about 20 minutes for me. My arm aches now, I don't mind telling you. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in all my other papers, and I will mix them up, put them together in piles of 10 so that each signature has something different in it. So now I've got my 3 signature piles, each with their 10 sheets of paper that's just mixed up to give some variety. So the next thing I'm going to do is get them all folded neatly up into kind of a rough A5 size so that we can start constructing the pockets and folders and other things that are going to go inside to decorate the journal. As I'm folding these last few sheets, I'm just wondering about you. Do you use journals? Do you make journals? Interested as to what's made you click onto my video. So yeah, just tell me in the comments if you would. What's your interest in journals or journal making, and what kind of journals do you like? After this journal, I've got plans to make a Alice in Wonderland themed journal, and I've already gathered lots of beautiful materials for that. And eventually, at some point, my plan is to open an Etsy shop and maybe sell some of them, because I'm always going to make more than I can ever use myself, and it's nice if other people like them enough to want to buy them for themselves. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your interest is in journals. So here I've now got my 3 signatures, and inevitably, whenever you put a pile of papers together and fold them up, you're going to get some edges sticking out. So all we're going to do is just trim those down. So I've got my metal ruler and my little cheap craft knife. Get them lined up. Hold the ruler steady, and just going to work our way through the layers, just gently, being patient. We get there in the end. Don't like to go too hard, because that's when I slip and accidents happen, and we don't want any of those. Nearly there. There we are, I think. Yes, you're right, I should get a better knife. I think the blade has had it on this particular one. I'll snip that off for the next lot. But there we are, we've now got a nice straight edge, and it's all neat and tidy. So I shall just now do the other 2. Change the blade, it's much better now. So this is the 3rd one. It's actually quite relaxing, I find, doing these kinds of repetitive tasks, because you've got nothing else to think about while you're just focusing on one thing. Gives your brain a rest. There we are, that's the 3rd one done. Now we have 3 nice neat signatures all ready for decoration, and then we will get to the binding process. So for the remainder of my crafting session today, I'm just going to have a little poodle and add some pockets, tuck spots, decoration to some of these pages from my big pile of goodies here, and we'll just see what happens. Let's start with this page. I think we'll have this vellum is crying out to be some kind of pocket, I think. Let's trim that off. Use that for size. I think that's okay. So I'm just going to get my punch and put a kind of a notch in the side here so that it's easier to put stuff in and out. Just going to eyeball that to the middle, about halfway across the semicircle. That'll do. Now I'm looking at it, I think I need to take a little bit more off this edge to give room to put stuff in there. Certainly with my great big hands, I'll never be able to fit anything in. Much as it pains me to lose any of that lovely flower, these things must be done. That looks a bit more accessible now. So I'm just going to get that glued in. Take that sheet out a bit easier. I need a bigger desk. So for this purpose, I am going to use some solvent-based glue because I think it sticks the vellum a bit better. Just run a thin line of that close to the edge. Hopefully not too close, but it all squidges out everywhere, which it inevitably does. So just while that's drying, I am going to put something inside it to give it some space, or rather to give the things that I want to put in there some space, like that. So just let that dry for a minute. So that's all dry, and that's our nice pocket made. I'm going to put it back in the signature. That's a nice little pocket to put something in. Perhaps I'll put something in there now. Let's have a look. What have we got? A vintage postcard, black and white one of a park with some beautiful handwriting on the back. Don't you just love it when you find postcards like this that are the genuine article and not some mass-produced bit of ephemera? So that's going to pop in there for now. We may add more things later on. For this page on the opposite side, I want to make something that will kind of flip out, I think. I've just picked out these 2 pages from a brochure. So I'm going to work on making something like that to go on that side. Just need to clear the decks a little first. So I've trimmed these pages down so that they are the same size, and what I am envisaging is that they will be attached here and flip out like that, and it would be fun, I guess, to make this another little pocket. So let's do that too. I will trim out a hole, same as I did for that one. Perhaps I'll stick them first. That's a better idea. Get some glue on. That's it. And cut my hole. Again, eyeballing it because it doesn't really matter that much. Good enough. I think now they're stuck together, I'm just going to trim them a tiny bit more. Well, I'm not a perfectionist. Some things will annoy me. They're not right. My trimmer's made a bit of a pig's ear of that. I will fix it. That's not good either, so let's get rid of that. Stuff stuck in my trimmer, that's why. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Again, I'm going to put a couple of things in here just while the glue dries, so that it's ready to receive whatever we put in there in the future, and it's not too tight. So, what covers a multitude of sins? Ink does. Got a new sponge. The old one was falling to bits. It was time. So we'll give this a nice inky edge. And that's much better. Just to help this hinge better on the page, I'm just going to give it a little score along one edge. Not too much, just about there. Oops. That there will do. And just burnish that down. So now I can attach it onto here with a little bit of glue. Like that. And I'll reinforce that with some nice nature themed washi tape. Try and get it on the edges. So that should just fold out nicely like that. I'll cut these bits off. And then we have a nice pocket there as well to put things in, and it flips out of the way to do the journaling on. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for today. So do join me in the next video and see what else we can do in this nature themed journal. Hit the subscribe button and even the little bell, and then you won't miss the next bit of this adventure. Okay, thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.